Good day, everyone. It's good to be here. Thank God for the gift of life. Thank God that I'm alive today to do this interesting series. I also look forward to this series, and I know that you too. By the time I introduce the topic, you'll be highly interested. I am highly interested. I've been doing a lot of research, and I get so excited every day as I discover different things. And I know that you too, as you watch me, you will discover interesting and amazing things. So the title of my series is God's Plans. God's Plans. Did you hear me well? Should I repeat myself? God's plans. I want to tell us that all the plants on the face of the earth were created by God. So that's why I titled my series God's Plan, because they all belong to God. God created them. God is the inventor, invented all the plants on the face of the earth. So that's why I called my series God's Plans. In this series, we're going to learn a lot of things about creation. We're going to learn a lot of things about different plants, and we're going to look at the health benefits of different plants, and we're also going to look at how to add value to those plants, especially for those of us in Africa. You know, in Africa we have a lot of indigenous underutilized plants that you don't even take them serious. But I know that this series will discover a lot, and we're going to see how we can add value to the majority of underutilized plants in Africa. So sit back, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and watch us regularly. And I know that when you watch us and you get inspired, you also share with family and friends. Please do that for us. We really appreciate it. So let's start our story with about God's plans. Before God created man, He created the garden. He created the plants in the garden. So when God created Adam and Eve, He gave them an instruction to tend and take care of the garden. So from that, you can say that plants came before man. And it shows us the kind of God that we have. It's a God of purpose. It's a God of it's a God that plans ahead. He knows that He's going to have human being on the face of the earth, and He created plants before them. Almost all the plants that God created, they have a purpose that they are supposed to serve. God is the God of purpose. He's an intentional God. He didn't just create ewedu for ewedu's sake. He didn't just create tomatoes for tomatoes' sake. There's a purpose where God created it. There are healings in plants. Even flowers. God created flowers to beautify our environment. So you can say that there's nothing on the face of the earth that is an accident. God planned it, and because He has a purpose for those things, and He has a purpose for us. He didn't just plant them so that they can beautify the place. He planted them, and I put human being there so that they can tend it. They can the plants can also serve as food for them, can also serve as healing. So before sicknesses enter the world, God has already made provision for sickness. He has already made provision for food. So there's no health challenge that God has not made provision for. We might not know it. We might not have discovered everything about what God has done, but I know that God is a God of purpose. In the beginning, when God created the garden, there was no sickness, but there were plants. God is a God of preparation. He provides the solution before the problem appears. So for headache, God already provided plants that will handle your headache. For lack of sleep, I already done that before insomnia came into the world. So you can see that God is a God of purpose, and God has foresight. He knows that one day we will be sick. We know that one day we will have challenges, but He has already made provision for those things. That's why this topic is so close to my heart. I'm so excited when I started my personal research into God's plans. And in this series, we're going to look at different plants. There are over 1 million plants all over the world. We might not be able to we might not be able to discuss all the plants, but I tell you that by the grace of God, will discuss a lot of plants. And as we're discussing it, I also want us to look beyond those plants, look beyond us just knowing the plants. Be asking yourself, what can I do with these plants? How can I utilize this plant? How can this plant benefit me? And that's what we're going to do. And that's what we're going to be doing on God's plants. God's plants series will come your way every day by the grace of God. I will be handling 1 plant per day. And I would like you to subscribe. If you have not subscribed to this channel, please subscribe to the channel. Follow us, watch it. When you watch and you get inspired, please feel free to share this channel with family and friends.